Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a live swatch and review of the new Morgan Taylor Spring 2022 collection, which is called Full Bloom. There are 6 polishes in this collection. We have 5 creams and one kind of fluffy, flaky pink. We're going to get into it and see how these apply on the nails and see if these are the shades for you this spring. I purchased the collection at polishpick.com. I'll put that link in the description bar below. I'm super excited to swatch these shades. Morgan Taylor has been moving up and up in my favorite mainstream brand spots. So let's see how they do for spring 2022. Okay, so let's swatch these gorgeous, for the most part, creams. We're starting with Best Buds. This is a gray, but it is so cool. It has like a teeny tiny pinch of like green in it. It's so pretty. It's gray, but it's like a barely tiny bit pastel green. I love it. So these are Morgan Taylor creams, which means they're going to have a very robust formula. There's a lot of pigment. There's no crelly kind of finish to these creams. They are hard and fast creams. They apply really easily. They are not difficult to work with in any way. Next up is Bloom Service. This is my favorite out of the collection. I actually really like this collection quite a bit, you guys. I'm not going to lie. It's so pretty. So it's this dusty green, gray. It's not gray, but it's dusty and has like a pinch of blue in it. It's just so pretty. And there was a 1-coat application right there. So easy. Now, whether or not Morgan Taylor lasts really well on you, that's something to take into account too. But as far as the beautiful color story here and the ease of application, these are stars for me. Feeling Flirty is my least favorite polish out of the collection just because for me it was a topper. It's not opaque enough for me in 2 to 3 coats to cover up my visible nail line enough. So I prefer to wear it as a topper. I am going to show you here how it builds up in 2 coats, just, so that you can see how it would apply for you in those 2 coats. And if you really, really like sheer nail polish and you don't have maybe as visible of a nail line as me, this kind of coverage, you might be really, really into it. But like I said, I liked it a little bit better as a topper. The only thing is you can see those little iridescent flakies pretty well in this macro close-up, but once I had it on, I'm going to show you over 2 different polishes in the collection, it wasn't really doing much for me. I almost couldn't even tell that I had it on, and so for me, this one is a little bit of a pass. I think there's a lot more interesting toppers out there. I would just probably prefer to pick an indie topper that's going to give me a really cool effect. Lilac, what I'm seeing is the mauve purple gray, and it is gorgeous. I love this one. Yeah, this one and those first 2 are my favorites out of the collection. The last 2 polishes are pinks, and I think adding so many pinks to this collection really made it sweet and romantic, but just because of my personal preference, I'm not going to be wanting to wear those shades. And so for me, the tops are the green colors and this beautiful gray mauve. Next we have Pick Me Please! ! She's adamant. It's like she's on Love is Blind and he's dating 14 other women and you're like, pick me, please. This is a really light pink shade, kind of ballet slipper, and it is really beautiful. It does have this blue shimmer, which doesn't really show up on the nail. And we had something we swatched from another mainstream brand recently that did this same thing. It just gives kind of like an anemic quality to the polish and didn't end up being my favorite. I also had some ridgy issues, which you can see right there with this. It just didn't give me total full coverage. If you love light pinks, you might really like that, but for me, it was a pass. Lastly, we have another pink in the collection, totally different color and different formula. We're back to the robust cream formula. It's going to cover great. Do you probably have a color like this in your collection? I would be willing to wager that you do. So it's up to you whether or not this is a need, but it is a perfect formula. So if you're new to collecting, this collection might be right up your alley, give you something a little bit different for spring, but a lot of great standard classics as well. All right, so that is the full Morgan Taylor Spring 2022 collection called Full Bloom. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this collection. Have any of these moved into your must-have spots? I want to know what is your favorite polish out of the collection. I will see you back for another video very soon. Take care. Bye.